Hey friends, welcome in. How's everybody doing? My name's Shannon. We're here today with a timeless Aquarius reading. We're starting out with a few oracle cards. We have number 15, Temptation, coming out first. I'm just going to pull one more. Okay. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a very happy Mother's Day if you are celebrating. Okay, and number 7, stand your ground. So we have temptation and stand your ground, and we have heart chakra on the bottom of the deck. Interesting energy here. You might be being tempted by something. You might have somebody in your space who's trying to get you to move against your better judgment. And it looks like we're being guided here to stand our ground, in fact. Let's get in deeper with the tarot and see what Spirit has to say. I'm getting 3 at once. I'm sorry, 5 at once. Okay, we'll take it. So we have the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Death, the 10 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. Interesting. I'm going to hold the cards up so you can see them, and then we're going to go through these and discuss what is happening here. So 5 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This could be you, this could be somebody else. There could be some conflict in regard to somebody coming through or somebody that you've had some type of an emotional relationship with. But there's definitely some kind of conflict. With the 3 of Cups being in the mix here, I feel like this has to do with external influences who should be there for your best interest, but maybe in this situation they aren't. So meaning friends or family or something like this who are in disagreement with maybe what decisions you're making, or maybe they think they know best when in reality it's your life and you're going to do as you see fit. But we have the Death card here with the 10 of Cups. So we do see an ending happening. And this ending's leading us out of whatever this conflicted state is with this Knight of Cups, or maybe we're even having conflict with which direction we want to go in regard to our emotions, okay? And we have a lot of people chattering in our ears. As I said earlier with the oracle cards, you're being guided here to stand your ground. It looks like whatever with the Death card here, whatever this is a major moment of transition for you, but it's going to end up for the best. Whatever this is you're going through, we have the 10 of Cups here on the other side of the Death card. Things will even out, but there definitely is this air of having to get through this very difficult period first before we get to this 10 of Cups. We have the 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I believe if this is your reading, the way that this feels to me is you already kind of know that you have to make a move, but maybe you're kind of conflicted as in regard to what way you need to move or where you should be going or how you should be handling something. I'm curious, show me this temptation. What are we being tempted by, Spirit? The Hanged Man and the 7 of Swords. So you're definitely trying to feel your way through something, maybe even taking pause to question your perspective, saying, is this in line with how I truly feel? Is this in line with my heart, with my spirit? And we have the 7 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So surrounding you again, and I feel like it's tied to this 3 of Cups. There's something in your space here, whether it be friends, whether it be a job, whether it be, your family members, but there's something that you're not trusting, or people in this situation that are making you not trust yourself. And with the Hanged Man coming out, clarifying this temptation oracle card, I feel like Spirit's saying, take the time to really go within, take the time to consider what your options are, but hold firm to whatever you make, whatever decision it is that you make for yourself. Stand your ground. Don't be coerced by other people and maybe what they want, because everybody has an agenda, right? Whether they want to admit to it or not, everybody has an agenda, even if they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart. You know, we can't control other people and their lives. And this to me feels like somebody trying to control the direction in which you're going with something that's heart-centered. Whether this be a relationship or, you know, you branching out to go after something that you've been looking at for a long time, like making a major career change. But with the Death card, we do see that whatever this situation is that you've been considering, it looks like this is going to be moving forward. And you're coming out the other side in a better emotional space for it. Yeah, under the Seven of Swords, we have Temperance and the Hermit down here. So again, there's this idea of taking pause, but at the same time going within and making sure that we're following our heart, following our gut in whatever direction we're being guided to go. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to know here? Okay, we have the Nine of Cups coming out. Wow, okay. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Interesting juxtaposition here, for me to use a gigantic word. With the Nine of Cups, this is like feeling fulfilled. This is us nearly getting to this place of the Ten of Cups. But again, with the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups, it feels like there's a wrench being thrown into the works. And I feel like I've used this before on this channel, this kind of example, but it feels to me, the energy feels to me like you're in a hole basically, and like there's water pouring down the sides. You can't climb your way out. You keep trying to, you get to a certain point and you get knocked back down. And I think if this reading's for you right now, you're kind of at this point where you're like, you know what? I don't know what else to do. I don't want to keep trying to climb out of this because I just keep sliding right back down to the bottom. All these things keep coming up. There's definitely a message in here about, instead of trying to do this forcefully, to kind of sit and wait for the weather to dry up, and then you'll be able to get out, if that makes sense. What a weird way for me to say this. But there's something about us not fighting against the current here, for us to find peace and find happiness with where we are, even if we're in a very uncomfortable spot. What good can we take from this? What benefits can we reap from this maybe negative situation? Because with the Five of Cups, you still have 2 cups standing, but we're so focused on these 3 spilled cups that we're completely missing the beneficial aspect of the pain that we're going through. And that's not something that we want to do. We don't want to go through this pain for nothing. We definitely want to take that lesson and move forward, because there is ultimately a good outcome on the other side of this transition, but there are lessons to be learned within this transitionary period, okay? Could be dealing with somebody who's younger than you. That's just for some of you, not everyone. Let's see, what else do we need to know, Spirit? Cards are flying today, guys. The cards are flying. Okay, Page of Wands. The Ten of Swords. So there's a need for you to maybe start looking in the direction of taking action that maybe is uncomfortable to you. Taking action here on all of these negative energies, kind of like what I just said. But I feel like this would be you kind of stepping out of your comfort zone to take this action. Okay, with the Page of Wands, this is something new to us. So, you know, if maybe you've dealt with something in one way your entire life, and now you're going through this really rough patch, that's a big ending, but also a brand new beginning, a big beginning for you. There's a need for us to step out of that normal way of doing things and to try a different approach. But to, at the same time, make sure that we're sticking to our guns, make sure that we're still following. And maybe what we've been feeling called to do is something that is outside of our comfort zone. This is something that's new to us. So it's not something that we're looking to jump right into, but Spirit's guiding you to move ahead and take the reins and really look into this. Take action on what it is that is frightening you about this situation. There's that Seven of Swords again. There's definitely something about someone not being trustworthy, or maybe you not trusting your own instincts. Show me this Page of Wands, please. What are we taking action on? What are we looking into? Thank you. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands. So ultimately, us taking this action as kind of a beginner, so not really feeling comfortable in the way in which we're going about this process, it's going to build our resiliency. And for whatever reason, we need to get to that place in order to get to this outcome. Again, we have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So this is stability. This is legacy. This is feeling emotionally and physically secure in ourselves. But there's something here, Aquarius, about us needing to learn how to take the positive out of this, whatever it is you're going through. And now with the Temptation card being out here, to me, it feels almost like maybe we're being tempted to go about something in the way that we would have gone about it in the past. And Spirit's saying, no, we need to change this up. Whatever you're feeling called to do, especially if you're feeling called to act on something in a way that you normally wouldn't have. So for instance, maybe you do have friends and family who are chattering in your ear. Maybe you tell them flat out, like, hey, listen, I appreciate you looking out for me, but that's not resonating with me. That's not the direction I'm going to go in, instead of trying to cater to them. So that would be a change in how you're handling something, right? And I feel like if you're able to stand your ground, if you're able to take this leap of faith into this new way of acting in this not so ideal situation, it's going to lead you to stability, to happiness, to joyfulness. And it's going to get us past this kind of hurt, being focused on whatever's occurred in a negative way, and finding the light at the end of that tunnel. Let's pull one more tarot card, one more oracle card, and close this out. Okay, or two more. We can do two more. Yeah, Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So the Two of Swords, you're definitely feeling guarded, right? We've got those swords up in front of us, but at the same time, there's a decision that needs to be made. And with the Eight of Cups, this is us walking away from something that no longer resonates with us. This is us moving away from something emotionally that is no longer serving us and heading towards something that will serve us in the grand scheme of things. But it looks like it's going to be a difficult decision for you to make, a difficult step for you to take, but you are being encouraged to take that step as long as it's safe and, you know, you're really sure that that is what you're being guided to move towards. All right, let's pull one more oracle card just to close this out. I don't need 3 of them. Just kidding. Just one, please. One more, Spirit, to close this out for Aquarius. Okay, or 2 more. That's fine. We'll take 2. Yeah. Intuition and new beginnings. So again, my friends, follow your intuition. There is a new beginning that is coming around the corner, but first we need to navigate whatever this process is that you're going through, whatever this temptation is to kind of stay in the same place, to not act on things the way in which we're feeling guided to act on them, and for us to stand our ground and to really speak our truth, live our truth, be our truth, and be able to extract the good that is coming from this likely negative situation. There is good on the other side of it, guys. All right, my friends. I truly hope that this helps. I hope this brings clarity or confirmation to whoever needed it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I will be talking to you again soon.